survival guide. We'll take that.
I think I can use this.
No, don't need all that. We found one jack-o'-lantern. Hey! Thanks, Chopinski, for following. Really appreciate that.
Use this.
Snow pants. Uh-oh. Well, when we get someplace where we have a little more light... We got snow pants? Snow pants? Which one's the... Oh, wait. Well, I know. I want snow pants. There's no need to be obnoxious. You don't have to be crazy and all that. There's stuff you don't need to go over the top. You just need to have fun doing what you're doing. Well, I'm going uphill, so it's definitely a different direction. But that is definitely a good idea. Problem is, I keep finding coal. I probably picked up way too much of it. I'm moving a lot. Yeah, see, we're almost up to double the weight. I'm carrying weight. Look, I gotta drop some coal. Alright, guys. Let's drop 8 pieces of coal, because that'll be a ton of weight. I know I've picked up some extra clothing pieces, but... Let's not waste my torch and have it burn out. Alright. A prison-style gate. Let's see if we can find something. I have another pry bar. See, we couldn't find any tools forever. Could not find any tools forever, and now it's like, hey, here's a pry bar. Here's another pry bar. Here's a knife. And I keep picking stuff up, and I'm like, what do I really need? Well, I have 2 pry bars now. I probably don't need 2 pry bars. I've got, yeah, look. I don't even have a rifle, and I have... We're going to drop some of those. You can use tip of either way. It's used both ways. So it would be correct either way there, Melly. The cave itself is a maze. Oh, this game is fantastic. Oh, look, a porta potty. What do you mean I can't use the bathroom? Never let us use the bathroom. Exactly. That's why I like the coastal highway. You can see the wolves. You can see the wolves. You can see the bear. Unless you go running up into the mountain. There's a couple, you know, there's some good camping spots for it. Dang. If I needed coal, I know where I could hang out at. Definitely a lot to do on the coastal highway. Let's see, map, world. Coastal highway was a lot. Then there's one out here. I don't remember if it's Crumbling Highway or Desolation Point. They've got a lighthouse location out that way. That one's really good. I like hanging out there. Any of these ones where you did the main story on, you're gonna know all the ins and outs of everything around there. Mountain Town is locked. I'd like to see that open up. That'll be interesting. But no, anything that you run across that you've been through was good. But I found I like the coastal highway. There's a place where the gas station's at that a lot of people want to try to camp at, but it's really dumb too because it's got like 3 wolves around it all the time. But if you want to kill wolves all day long, by all means. No, I like the coastal highway and the fishing. It's definitely, like I said, that's where we're trying to head now to see how long we survive. Hey, look, we made the coastal highway. I took the right path through the mines. Yeah, and if you haven't played the main story, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, those are really good, especially if you get a chance to, you know, just to play the story. Their PvE game is that playing against just the story missions, those are really good. I really enjoyed those. Especially if you try to do all the side missions and stuff. Alright, which way is down to the highway? I'm gonna go this way. We got fog or cloud cover, so... I wonder if the torch works against the demon wolves. I didn't have anything last demon wolf. The only demon wolf I've dealt with. Alright, where's he at? Oh, there it is. Oh, and I'm going right at him. Bad demon wolf. You and your brother. Both of y'all stay over there. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Just me and my torch. Please don't go out. And make sure I don't walk off of... Nah. Keep your little red-eyed evil self up there. Just as bad as the, when the aurora comes out and they're all glowing green. Look, I am not a chew treat. Not a puppy treat. Go, shoo. Eh. This is no reason to be following me. I'm not going to feed you. Alright, we're gonna test it. It works. Run for it, my lad. No Aurora in the event. Well, could you imagine Aurora demon-possessed wolves? I mean, the Aurora is already creepy enough when that pops out. I do like that the flashlights and electricity work. You can get some, you know, radio going on. But, no. We can go ahead and call that a... Yes! The Aurora gives you electricity. Didn't you know that? That when the Aurora is going is when the electricity works. So if you find a flashlight, it'll actually work during when the Aurora is, and it'll charge. But it only functions when you're out that night in that electricity. You know, in the Aurora. Yeah, but there's none of that in this event. This event is nothing but demon wolves and total darkness. No daylight. Yes, it's called the Northern Lights also when I was up in Alaska. I did some 3 years I spent up in that state. And in Canada, yep, the Northern Lights, definitely. They were pretty in real life. I mean, this game does them justice. It really does. It's very pretty. Oh, I was everywhere in Alaska. Fairbanks, Anchorage, Greeley. Yeah, I spent a lot, 3.5 years up there. So, yep. My first winter up there, everything was like, oh my god, I can't be warm enough. By the time I was there, my third year, you know, it warmed up to 0 and you're outside in shorts and a t-shirt playing football, you know. No, I didn't. When I left, I did some touring up there. You know, when I was up there, there really wasn't a lot to do. I mean, there was a lot to do, but when I was in Fairbanks for the most part of the time, Anchorage was fun. There was something to do all the time. Fairbanks shut down about 8 o'clock for everything, and Greeley was, yeah, there's nothing to do out there. I mean, it would talk about. I feel like this is like Greeley, being way out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, where am I trying to go now? Oh, I'll just follow the path that way. No, I went to. I drove out, went through Haines Junction, caught the ferry when I left there. That was fantastic. That was a week on that ferry and seeing all the little islands and everything out there. Went to the Bald Eagle Preservation. I did most of my touring on my trip out because I could drive out. It was just like, but no, I liked it. Like I said, I liked it. There were pros and cons. Con, they do not, you know, there's no salting the roads. You're driving on sidewalks. Breakup is nasty. Your truck. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. When they had the winter breakup, everything was a mess. Oh. So for like a month straight, you just didn't even bother.